Chosen one, listen to me and listen deeply. What is coming next? You've never seen anything like it before. This is not just another season. This is a divine unveiling, a shift, a spiritual eruption that will place you in a position you didn't even pray for, because your spirit couldn't imagine it. God is about to do a new thing. If you are watching this video right now, it's no coincidence God has led you to this point for a very deep reason. And it won't look like what you've experienced before. It won't follow the pattern. It won't follow the rules. It won't follow the logic of this world. Before we dive into this life-changing message, take a moment to pause this video and do 3 things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 20,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 1. This number will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this video. And if you are ready, trust me when I say that your life will never be the same. You are stepping into a level that breaks limits, a flow that breaks timelines, a favor that silences every lie that was ever spoken against you. This is not a repeat. This is not recycled. This is new oil, new revelation, new doors. And you must stay ready, because it's coming quickly. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That sense that something is shifting in the unseen. You can't explain it, but you know something is rising. Something is aligning. Something is being released. And chosen one, it has your name on it. The world will call it sudden, but heaven calls it appointed. You've been faithful in the waiting. You've endured the silence. You've kept walking when there was no evidence, no applause, and no clear direction. And now the divine is responding with acceleration. Get ready for the unexpected. Get ready for the unbelievable. Get ready for the supernatural to become your new normal. Things are going to start moving fast. Doors will swing open. Opportunities will find you. Connections will align like puzzle pieces falling into place. But don't be distracted. Don't get caught up in the noise. Because what's coming isn't just for show. It's for purpose. This next move will be spiritual, prophetic, transformational. It will confirm everything God whispered to you in the dark. It will make sense of every trial you thought would break you. It will prove that none of your pain was wasted. You've never seen anything like this before because you've never been this ready. So guard your focus. Protect your energy. Stay in alignment. This is not the time to doubt. This is not the time to shrink. This is the time to stand. Because when the shift happens, and it will, you won't have time to prepare. You must already be prepared. Heaven is opening doors that require your full attention, your full obedience, your full surrender. Chosen one, stay ready, because the kind of glory that's about to hit your life will not just bless you. It will awaken everyone connected to you. You are about to become a living sign that God still moves, that miracles still happen, that faith still works. So don't look back. Don't slow down. Don't second guess. You have never seen anything like this before. And that's exactly the point. Stay ready. The shift is now. And you're right on time. Chosen one, I need you to understand something very clearly right now. This isn't just a moment. This is a spiritual threshold. You're standing at the edge of something so big, so life-altering, so purpose-shifting, that if you're not fully present, you might miss it. This next wave will not look like the previous ones. This is not like the blessings of the past. This is divine fulfillment. Prophecy manifesting, prayers becoming reality. This is the moment where years of unseen obedience begin to bloom publicly. You've been faithful in the hidden place. You've prayed when it felt like no one heard. You've walked in silence while carrying the weight of destiny. You've cried in quiet rooms, wondering if the promise was still real. It is. And now, it's being released. But hear me, you must stay ready, because what's coming will move fast. Things will shift suddenly. Doors will open unexpectedly. People will come into your life that feel like divine appointments, because they are. You won't have time to figure it out. You won't have time to second guess. You'll have to trust what you already know, what God already showed you in the wilderness. The confirmation you've been waiting for, it's about to arrive. The provision you've needed, it's about to overflow. The strategy for your next season, it's about to download straight to your spirit. But don't get comfortable. Don't get distracted. Don't assume this is just another ordinary season. It's not. You've never seen anything like this because you've never been this prepared. Your heart has shifted. Your mind has matured. Your spirit has expanded. God couldn't release this earlier because your character needed to be strengthened. The foundation had to be built deep enough to carry what's coming. And now that it's in place, the blessing is being loosed. But you must move in silence and wisdom. Not everyone can go where you're going. Not everyone will understand what's happening in your life. And not everyone who clapped for you in public was rooting for you in private. This is the season to listen more than you speak, to discern more than you explain, to build in secret and let the results speak for themselves. Because this next level is not just about you being blessed. It's about you becoming a conduit of breakthrough. Your life will begin to unlock others. Your testimony will start setting people free. Your obedience will birth movements. You will walk into rooms where your name was spoken before you arrived. You will be favored in places where your resume never reached. You will gain access, not because of who you know, but because of who you are in the spirit. That's why the warfare was so intense. That's why the attacks felt personal. That's why you've been feeling the pressure increase. Because right before the rain, the clouds always get heavier. And you, chosen one, are about to walk into a downpour of divine favor. But with it comes weight, spiritual responsibility, divine stewardship. You must protect the vision. You must walk in purity. You must remain grounded in your secret place with God. This is not the time to return to what once felt familiar. This is not the season to shrink for the comfort of others. This is the time to walk boldly in your anointing, unapologetically in your calling, and humbly in your authority. You are not the same person you were 6 months ago. You've evolved. You've stretched. You've awakened. And now, your world is about to reflect that. New territory, new assignments, new relationships, new abundance. But don't idolize the new. Stay rooted in the one who sent it, because the blessings will flow, but only obedience keeps the door open. Stay ready by staying in alignment. Stay ready by protecting your peace. Stay ready by praying when no one sees. Stay ready by walking with purpose, even when no one claps. Because what's coming will require the most mature, most grounded, most spiritually alert version of you. This isn't just about manifestation. This is about activation. God is activating your gifts, your voice, your leadership, your healing power, your ability to shift atmospheres just by showing up. You'll notice the way people respond to you is changing. You'll sense more. You'll discern more. Your dreams will become clearer. Your instincts sharper. Don't ignore these changes. They are signs that you've crossed into the new. You've never seen anything like this before. And that's because this is the fulfillment of what was promised long ago. Heaven is now. Breakthrough is now. The shift is now. Stay alert. Stay clean in your spirit. Stay grounded in your truth. Because when it hits, and it will, you won't rise slowly. You'll be lifted suddenly. And when that moment comes, you'll be glad you stayed ready. Chosen one, to stay ready. You must release. You cannot walk into what's next while dragging what's behind. You cannot carry the new if your hands are full of old weight. This shift you're stepping into requires room, and that means you must let go, completely, courageously, and finally. Release the people who no longer align with your spirit. Even if they were once close, even if you still care, not everyone is equipped to walk beside the elevated you. Not everyone can handle your growth. Not everyone can celebrate your expansion. Some were only assigned to the version of you that no longer exists. It's not personal, it's prophetic. God is pruning your circle because where you're going requires loyalty, spiritual maturity, and truth. You don't need applause. You don't need attention. You need alignment. Release the desire to be understood by everyone. Some people cannot comprehend your calling because they are not called to carry what you carry. And that's okay. Stop explaining your destiny to those who are not connected to it. Let your fruit speak. Let your life reveal what your words cannot. Release the need to fix what God is calling you to leave. You can't repair what was only meant to be temporary. You've outgrown some environments, some conversations, some identities, and clinging to what's familiar will only delay what's been promised. Let go of the pressure to perform. You do not have to impress God to be chosen. You are not in competition. You are in covenant. This journey is about becoming, not pretending. Authenticity is your key. Vulnerability is your power. Obedience is your weapon. Release the voice of self-doubt. You've spent too long second-guessing what God already confirmed. You've waited for signs while the shift was already happening within you. The calling hasn't changed, but now your confidence must rise to match it. You are enough. You are ready. You are chosen, not someday, but now. Release the timelines you created in your mind. God is not late, and just because it didn't happen yet doesn't mean it's not coming. Divine timing is still divine, even when it feels slow. Trust the pace. Trust the process. Trust the pauses. What's aligned for your soul will never miss you. Release the guilt from your past. You cannot carry shame into sacred places. You are forgiven. You are covered. You are cleansed. Let the enemy's voice fall silent. You've been made new, not just once, but daily. Let go of what God already threw into the sea of forgetfulness. And, most of all, release the version of yourself that settled. The version that played small to be accepted. The version that stayed quiet to avoid tension. The version that hid your light so others could shine. That version is no longer needed. You've been called higher, and higher requires release. The blessing coming will require room in your hands, your mind, your heart, and your spirit. It's too big to fit into the space that was never designed for it. Let it go, release, and stay ready, because as you release, you make space. As you make space, heaven responds. As heaven responds, everything changes. Chosen one, here's what no one tells you. When the promise shows up, it may look nothing like you imagined. Yes, it will be better. Yes, it will be divine. But it will also be unfamiliar. You're about to walk into rooms that don't feel like the rooms you were trained in. You're about to meet people who don't look like the ones who once supported you. You're about to step into blessings that feel too big for the you that once prayed for them. And that's the point, because God is not bringing you into something familiar. He's bringing you into something higher. You've never seen anything like this before because your eyes were trained by your past. But your future, it's dressed differently. It speaks differently. It moves differently. And you must be spiritually alert, not to recognize it, but to receive it. Don't reject the new because it doesn't fit the old mold. Don't turn away from divine favor because it makes you feel unworthy. Don't let your comfort zone rob you of your calling. This is the season where you must trust the flow, not the formula. God is rewriting the method so the miracle cannot be mistaken for your doing. He's answering your prayer in a way that breaks your pattern, because if He used your preference, you'd be tempted to take the credit. But what's coming will be so strange, so sudden, so undeniably God, that even your enemies will have to say, "This had to be from something greater." It won't be logical. It won't follow the rules. It won't look like your last breakthrough, because this next move is not just provision, it's positioning. It's not just a blessing, it's a divine rerouting. You may feel out of place. You may question if you belong. You may wonder, am I ready for this? Let me answer that now. Yes, you are. You are ready because you were prepared in obscurity. You are ready because your heart was refined in the fire. You are ready because God does not elevate without equipping. Chosen one, stay open. The path may curve. The package may surprise you. But the promise is intact. Don't be alarmed if God sends your answer in unfamiliar wrapping. That relationship, that offer, that door, it may not look like your dream, but it will carry everything you asked for and more. You must have the spiritual sensitivity to see past appearances, because what's coming won't look like restoration. It will feel like disruption. What's coming won't look like increase. It may feel like responsibility. What's coming won't look like blessing. It may feel like a stretch, but it's still God. He's expanding your capacity. He's changing your surroundings to match your anointing. He's taking you out of the familiar, not to confuse you, but to crown you. You are stepping into divine unfamiliarity. Stay ready, not just in strength, but in surrender. Stay ready, not just with strategy, but with stillness. Stay ready, not just for the miracle, but for the mystery. Because when it comes, it's coming fast. It's coming full. It's coming dressed in destiny. You've never seen anything like this before, because you've never been this aligned, this prepared, this surrendered. Chosen one, keep your spirit open. Keep your mind quiet. Keep your faith active, because the unfamiliar is not your enemy. It's the doorway to everything God promised you, and the door is opening. Now, chosen one, stay ready, even in the silence, because here's the truth. Before the release, before the breakthrough, before the flood of answered prayers, there is often stillness. Stillness that feels like delay. Stillness that feels like being forgotten. Stillness that makes you question whether you missed something. But listen closely. This stillness is not stagnation. It's not punishment. It's preparation. Heaven does its best work in hidden places. And while you've been feeling like nothing is shifting, God has been rearranging everything behind the veil. You've been praying, but hearing nothing. You've been sowing, but seeing no harvest. You've been believing, but watching others rise while you remain still. Don't be discouraged. Don't compare. Don't let frustration blind you to what's forming beneath the surface. The silence is strategic. The quiet is calculated. You are not being overlooked. You are being hidden. Because what's coming for you is too great to be prematurely exposed. Chosen one, divine timing is often disguised as delay. Let that settle into your spirit. Divine timing is often disguised as delay. If it had happened earlier, you would have mishandled it. If it had come when you were still broken, you would have doubted it. If the doors had opened before you were healed, you would have self-sabotaged. God wasn't saying no, He was saying, not like this. So instead, He put you in waiting rooms, not to waste your time, but to build your wisdom, not to punish you, but to perfect your posture. Every delay taught you discernment. Every quiet moment taught you endurance. Every unanswered prayer trained you to trust what you cannot see. And now, the silence is about to break. But you must be ready to move when the sound shifts. When the opportunity comes, it won't announce itself with warning. It will arrive in a whisper, just like the storm after the drought. And if you're not listening, you might miss it. That's why God trained your ears in silence. That's why He developed your faith in the dark. That's why He allowed the chaos to teach you how to find peace in the middle of it. Because divine timing often reveals itself in ways that don't feel divine at all. It looks like sudden endings. It feels like doors closing. It comes through uncomfortable shifts, sudden moves, unexpected transitions. But don't panic. When things fall apart, it's often because they're falling into place. The shaking isn't breaking you, it's aligning you. And in this moment, this sacred in-between, your only job is to stay in position. Stay faithful, stay ready, stay available. Because when the appointed time hits, it will be fast. And what felt like years of silence will be followed by seconds of acceleration. Doors will open with no explanation. People will appear with solutions you didn't even know you needed. Resources will locate you, not because you chased them, but because you were in alignment. That's how divine timing works. It feels slow, and then suddenly, it all comes at once. The house, the healing, the help, the harvest, all of it, flooding your life like a wave you didn't see coming, but one that your soul always felt was near. Chosen one, this is why you can't give up now. This is why you must stay spiritually sharp, even in the silence, because God is moving, quietly, and soon you'll see that every delay was a setup, every closed door was redirection, every not yet was preserving the purity of what's being released. You have never seen anything like this before, because God is about to redeem the waiting in a way that makes the silence feel sacred. Get ready. The pause is almost over. Chosen one, what's coming next is powerful, but how you enter it matters. The silence is breaking. The delay is lifting. The doors are opening, and they won't be cracked open. They'll be swung wide. But hear this. The blessing isn't just coming to you, it's also coming through you. That's why your posture matters. You must walk into this next season with humility, not pride, with discernment, not desperation, with wisdom, not reaction. Because sudden elevation is not just a celebration, it's a responsibility. You prayed for the promise. Now you must be prepared to carry it with grace. The favor will be noticeable. The attention will come quickly. You will feel the difference in how people approach you, how they speak to you, and what they expect from you. Some will support you, some will be confused, and others may grow silent. Not because you changed, but because your growth confronts their comfort. Don't let that distract you. Don't let it shift your energy. Don't try to explain your rise to people who didn't walk through your valley. This season is about stewardship. Can you stay soft in spirit while the spotlight finds you? Can you remain grounded while the winds of favor carry you higher? Can you remember who you are? And more importantly, who you belong to, even when platforms increase and your voice begins to carry weight? Because sudden blessings will expose everything. Your values, your faith, your motives, your maturity. They will test whether you are still walking in alignment or ambition. They will test whether you're chasing God's hand or still seeking His heart. This is where discernment becomes your greatest shield. Not every opportunity is a calling. Not every open door is divine. Not every compliment is confirmation. Not every connection is covenant. You must discern. You must stay prayerful. You must walk slowly enough to hear God in the middle of momentum. Because sudden blessings can be just as dangerous as sudden storms if you're not spiritually rooted. So here's what you do now. 1. Stay in your secret place. Just because you're rising doesn't mean you stop being hidden. Keep showing up in quiet rooms with God. That's where your clarity lives. That's where your protection is found. 2. Stay humble. You didn't get here alone. It wasn't just your talent. It wasn't just your hard work. It was grace, undeserved, supernatural, divine. Keep your heart bowed, even as your name rises. 3. Stay clean in your spirit. Bitterness, offense, pride, fear. These cannot go with you into this next realm. They will rot what you're trying to build. Let God continue to refine you, even while He elevates you. 4. Stay generous. Remember how it felt to lack. Remember what it meant to be unseen. When your table is full, make room for others. When you're in rooms of influence, speak for those who can't yet speak for themselves. 5. Stay aligned. This is not the time to compromise. Not for money, not for fame, not for attention. One misstep outside of alignment can cost more than you're willing to pay. And lastly, stay in awe, because what God is about to do will overwhelm you in the best way. It will leave you speechless. It will feel unreal, but it will be your reality. This is what happens when divine timing collides with holy preparation. The blessing overtakes you, not because you demanded it, but because you were ready for it. Chosen one, this is your instruction. Don't just enter the promise. Carry the weight of it well. This next level is not just a gift. It's a calling. It's a mantle. It's a mission. You've never seen anything like this before, and how you walk through it will shape the rest of your life. So walk in humility. Walk in wisdom. Walk in full awareness that God chose you for this, not because of perfection, but because of surrender. Now go. Step boldly. Speak softly. Move carefully, because the season is here, the silence is broken, and the blessing is real. I declare over you right now, you are walking into a season that your past cannot follow you into. Old versions of you are shedding. Old labels are falling off. Old cycles are breaking permanently. You are no longer circling the same mountains. You are climbing into new elevations. I declare divine timing is finding you now. What was delayed is now being delivered. What was hidden is now being revealed. What was hard is now being made holy. This is your appointed time. No more striving. No more doubting. No more second-guessing the voice of God within you. You have clarity. You have covering. You have confirmation. Your gifts are unlocking. Your voice is awakening. Your authority is rising. I declare that opportunities will recognize you before you introduce yourself. I declare that rooms will be prepared before you ever arrive. I declare that what took others 10 years will come to you in 10 weeks. Not because you are better, but because you are aligned. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are right on time. The wilderness trained you. The silence shaped you. The waiting refined you. Now, the oil is flowing. The tables are turning. The doors are opening wide without resistance. I declare protection over your name. I declare peace over your mind. I declare strength in your body, purity in your heart, and fire in your spirit. You will walk boldly, speak wisely, love deeply, and move with precision. You will not miss what's yours. You will not delay your assignment. You will not shrink to make others comfortable. You are rising. You are shining. You are becoming, and you're doing it all with grace. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No lie spoken about you will linger. No trap set for you will succeed. God has already gone before you. Angels are already surrounding you. The way has already been made. You don't need to hustle, you need to hear. You don't need to chase, you need to carry. You don't need to fight, you need to flow. This next season is not about pressure. It's about presence. You will walk in rooms like you belong there, because you do. You will speak to situations, and they will shift. You will touch what was barren, and it will bloom. I declare, you are walking in divine rhythm. You are moving in heaven's timing. You are flowing in supernatural ease. No longer will fear delay you. No longer will doubt detour you. No longer will shame silence you. You are activated. You are aligned. You are appointed. The earth is groaning for the sound you carry. The people connected to your destiny are waiting on your obedience. The spiritual realm is ready to partner with your purpose. You are not just blessed, you are becoming a blessing. You are not just called, you are becoming the confirmation. You are not just surviving, you are leading the shift. And so I declare, you will finish what you started. You will step into rooms you once only dreamed of. You will see the promises of God unfold in real time, with your own eyes. No more delay, no more confusion, no more limitation. You have never seen anything like this before, but you were born for it. Now rise, chosen one. The promise is in motion. The path is clear, and your future is calling. Stay ready, because it's all happening now. And as you rise, chosen one, know this: you are not stepping into this alone. Heaven has already surrounded you. There are angels on assignment, walking beside you, clearing paths you cannot see, silencing voices you will never hear, protecting you from battles you'll never have to fight. Every step forward you take is divinely ordered, covered in prayer, sealed by heaven's blueprint. You're not moving into this next level by chance. You are being released by divine design. And as you enter this new realm of favor, wisdom, and visibility, understand that this is more than breakthrough. It is your birthing moment. You are stepping into a timeline that has waited for your obedience. The heavens have been watching, recording, and responding to every quiet act of faith. Every time you chose peace over retaliation. Every time you forgave when it hurt. Every time you kept showing up, even when you didn't feel strong enough. Nothing was wasted. Not a moment, not a tear, not a prayer. God has stored it all, and now He is releasing the reward that no man could give and no demon could block. You will begin to notice the world responding to you differently. People will look at you with a sense of awe they can't explain. Opportunities will come looking for you, not because you campaigned, but because you were called. And while others are busy striving, fighting, and competing, you will be flowing, because you are finally aligned with the version of yourself that heaven always intended. No more delay, no more pretending, no more dimming your light to protect fragile egos. You are rising unapologetically, covered by God and filled with fire. But this rise comes with responsibility, and you are ready. You're ready to handle favor with integrity. You're ready to hold influence without losing yourself. You're ready to lead with humility, speak with wisdom, and walk with discernment. You are stepping into this next season, not just as a survivor of the storm, but as a vessel of divine glory. The world will look at your life and see the fingerprints of God all over it. What you carry now is not ordinary. It is sacred, and you must guard it like the treasure it is. This is why your process was so intense. The pain shaped you. The silence purified you. The betrayal trained you. The waiting stripped away everything that couldn't come with you. Now what's left is holy. What remains is real. And what's coming next? It will be beyond anything you've ever seen, asked for, or imagined. You are not entering a season of small upgrades. You are stepping into a divine reversal, a complete reordering of your story. And the glory that is about to be revealed in your life will shock those who underestimated you. But more importantly, it will remind you that God has always been faithful. So walk boldly, chosen one. Walk like someone who has been carried by grace, forged in the fire, and chosen by name. Walk like someone who knows the battle is already won. Walk like someone who finally understands this is not the end of the journey, it is the activation of destiny.